And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. All right, now, Dexter New Blood. I've got to say a few things about the series because they had something amazing going here. They really did. I mean, from the beginning, the first episode immediately had me hooked. The way it didn't feel like Dexter, mainly because the Dark Passenger was silent. There was no narration, and in my mind, I'm like, this isn't Dexter. This isn't Dexter. It doesn't feel like Dexter until the Dark Passenger awakens. Until the narration awakens, it happens. You feel like it's Dexter, and then all of a sudden, it's like you realize it's a Dexter who hasn't done this in a while. The series continues from there, where he's rusty. He's just trying to get the hang of it. His son might be in the same situation as him. And oh my gosh, it just seemed so well done. The way it just carried each episode would build and build and build and build. Sure, it didn't do great all the time, but it was perfectly well done on how it just built upon itself. It built upon itself. All right, and then it gets to the very end. The very end was the biggest slap in the face to fans because, okay, Dexter has always had a bad rap. All right, everyone was pissed off with the original series the way it ended. Because either you watched the trailer and it made it seem like he committed suicide, or you watched it and you realized he just gave up on everything. He ran away. Either of those options are terribly pissing everybody off. I don't think I finished my sentence right there, but whatever. It pissed everybody off. Everybody, because nobody wants to see their beloved character commit suicide, and nobody wants to see them run away from what they've been doing their entire life. It's just like, I guess the writers were like, how do we up the ante from here? Oh, we can't, we've done everything we can. Oh, let's kill them off. No, let's make them run away. And then they kind of flipped a coin and it's like, it landed on its side. Let's do both. No, because he has an urge. So this series, this one season was designed to basically keep people, let's give them an ending that's acceptable. And I can understand why they thought that. I can understand that having the son deal with the sins of the father, having the son take them on and having to repent for them is understandable. But at the same time, you introduced us such a better series than they ever did the first time around. I'm stumbling over myself. Than you ever did the first time around, and you basically ripped it from us. You ripped it from us. Honestly, there's so many options you had. I was thinking he would have told Harrison to take the safety off of the gun, turned around and started walking away. Not pointing to his heart and getting Harrison to shoot him. No, that's you're getting your son to do that. It's like, no. If anything, his son would have turned him in. That would have pissed people off, but that'd be more understandable. That would have been much more understandable. So Dexter should have just turned around and walked away. That would have given us the option. What should have happened was it should have ended on a close-up of Harrison as he pulled the trigger. And then there would be speculation, and everyone would be like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Because with Dexter running away, his son doesn't want to be looped in on that. His son will take him out. Or his son doesn't have the strength to and shoots up in the air. Or there's just like many things they could do that would just be better. Because here, just like he's pointing to his heart. No, you're a serial killer. You absolutely thrive on this. You love this. And you're giving it up for a son? You're not an emotional being. You're not. It's just like, oh my gosh. So it's just like what I was hoping, what I was thinking. It's like I knew it was going to happen the way it did. And I was hoping that they would be better than that. They would, because they made Dexter out to be emotional. That's one thing that threw me. I was like, oh, maybe he's just gotten better at acting. But no, he's full on emotional. He's full on open. After 10 years of isolating himself from all society, he becomes emotional? It just doesn't make any sense, especially when he's dealing with a hallucination of Deborah. What? No. So, yeah, it's just absolutely aggravating to go through that and go like, yeah. I freaking hate my technology right now. It's really screwing up. Okay, what should have happened was at the very end of the episode, it should have had, what? Everyone's found out. Everybody knows who it is. So they put a bolo out for Dexter Morgan, an international call. Then you could start another series, series 2, where he is finally killing all the enemies and getting praise for it. The way the original Dexter, he had a hallucination of being praised and loved, getting the key to the city for killing evil people. He does want the praise. All serial killers want the acknowledgement. And here he finally had the chance for the acknowledgement, and he just like, kill me? No. It should have been that he would run away, or not run away, walk away as Harrison refused to pull the trigger. The bolo would be put out on him, so everyone's on the hunt for Dexter Morgan. And he just starts killing bad guys. And he not only cuts them into pieces, but he leaves their bodies on display next to the evidence he discovered. So that way, he gets a fan base going. That way, it goes more to his hallucination. So he will have people who are willing to side with him. And then he could basically, in season 2, be building a cult of people who adore him, love him, until they see exactly what he does and how he takes joy out of it. And then they feel uncomfortable. But it doesn't, and then he just switches cities. I mean, imagine that, where he is knowingly hunted by the world, yet because he hunts criminals, a lot of people wouldn't mind. Let's face it, a lot of people wouldn't mind certain people getting their justice. Even cops would feel like some people deserve it. Even there's a lot of situations where a lot of people will just look the other way because they know that that is better in the long run. Of course, he does kill innocents when they get too close to him, but at the same time, it's just like he's killed over 300, almost like 1,000 criminals for killing 3 innocents. Let's see, I think that breaks even. But yeah, that's what it should have been. That's how it should have ended, with Dexter basically on the run, public enemy number 1. That's how it should have been, where he's hunting down all criminals in the world, and they could do a flashback every now and then to Harrison, as Harrison is realizing his mistake. He should have gone with his father, because everywhere he is, he hears people who love Dexter Morgan. That's my thoughts. And that would have easily turned Harrison into, that would have broken Harrison down. Because here he would have witnessed his father doing what he does, and hearing how people praised him, I mean, that would make him snap. Or option number 2, as Harrison is driving away after killing his father, Dexter is sitting in the car with him. Kind of like how Deborah was with Dexter. That's option number 2. I prefer option number 1 a little more, but option number 2, that's how you do it. You continue the legacy. It has to continue on somehow. Thank you all for watching. That's my thoughts on how it should have ended or continued. It just would have been better if they ended it flat out. It should have been Dexter sitting in the car with Harrison. That would have been one heck of an ending for the series. So he doesn't die, he just continues on. His spirit lives on. And that would have been more of a satisfaction in the end, but whatever. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.